Hi, welcome back to How to Be a Working Comic. I'm Dave Schwensen. I'm author of the book, Comedy FAQs and Answers. You didn't see that coming this time, did you? You probably didn't see this video coming either unless you've subscribed to this channel. If you haven't done it yet, hit the button, it says subscribe, because you don't want to miss some of these videos I send out about the comedy and speaking business. Now, you know I always answer questions sent to me through my workshops or by emails, but I have a question for you right now. What is your showcase? What is your showcase set, comedians? What if you have an opportunity to audition at a really good club or even a television show, someplace you really want to play? Are you set to go on stage? Can you prove what you can do? You know, comedians and writers are creative artists. They're always working on new material, and that's what you want to do. You never want to stop writing. But you want to know what material you already have that works, that gets laughs. That's why you record your set, you listen to it, where the audience is laughing, you keep it in there. You want to have a set ready to go for auditions. Again, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, can you do it? Have that ready, and you should be able to do it frontwards and backwards. So many times on stage you can count on it and you know this is what's going to prove your talent, that you're ready for the job. And as always, I have a story about this. There's a comedian I've worked with. He started out in New York City doing the clubs, doing open mics and clubs. He got to be pretty good. And he thought, well, maybe it's time to go to Los Angeles. So he went to LA, he went in the Hollywood Improv, and wouldn't you know it, he runs into Bud Friedman himself. And he introduces himself. And Bud said, oh, you're a comic out of New York, right? He goes, yeah. He says, well, I've heard you think you're pretty good. And the comic said, well, I think I'm okay. Bud said, well, you want to prove it? You want to go on stage tonight? And the guy said, comic said, well, yeah. So Bud put him on stage for about 5 minutes and stood in the back of the room and watched. The comic went up. He knew what his showcase was. He knew what his best set was, and he did it. And it killed. He got big laughs. He walked off stage, went back over to where Bud was standing, and Bud said, that was pretty good. Matter of fact, you better start calling in your avails because you're now a regular at the Hollywood Improv. Okay, the comic who told me that story, his name is in my book, How to Be a Working Comic, so you can figure it out. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off right now. Thank you for watching. This has been How to Be a Working Comic. And until we come back next time with another question, or maybe a question for you, remember, keep laughing.